Hey everybody, we are back and we are looking at some never before seen episodes. Today is a never before seen episode of Frasier. The reason it is never before seen, it is made right now with artificial intelligence. We have not read it before, we don't know what's going on. We're going to see what the computer thinks of Frasier and what it can do to make an episode. Is it going to be a good episode? Is it going to have that classic Frasier wit? I think that's going to be hard because it's high level. It's not easy, lowbrow. It's not like Joey said something stupid and Phoebe played a guitar. Let's see if we can get some high level concepts. So let's get started and see what we get. Interior, KACL radio station day. Frasier is on air hosting his radio show. The topic is relationships.
Leaning into the microphone. Good afternoon, Seattle. Today we delve into the intricacies of relationships. Call in and share your stories or seek advice from the one and only Dr. Frasier Crane.
Cut to.
All right.
End of scene, beautifully executed. Cut to interior Frasier's apartment night. Niles is sipping sherry with Frasier in a stylish apartment. Niles?
Smirking. Frasier, I've been meaning to ask you for your expert advice.
Oh, do tell, Niles. What romantic escapade are you embarking on this time?
Waving hand. It's not me. It's Maris. That's how you say it.
Maris.
Okay. She's taken an interest in salsa dancing.
Salsa dancing? That's unexpected.
I don't dance, Frasier. It's against my very nature.
Niles, my dear brother, you need to loosen up a bit. Maybe I can help you with a crash course in salsa dancing.
Cut to interior dance studio day later. Frasier and Niles, dressed in salsa-appropriate attire, whatever that is, attempt to dance.
Niles, you're like a deer on roller skates. Loosen those hips.
Awkwardly moving. This is humiliating.
As they practice, Roz enters the dance studio, intrigued by the unusual sight. Frasier! I never thought I'd see the day when you and Niles attempt salsa dancing.
It's for the sake of love, Roz. We're expanding our horizons.
Cut to interior Cafe Nervosa afternoon. Frasier and Niles, now slightly more comfortable with salsa, discuss their progress over coffee.
I suppose Maris will appreciate the effort.
Exactly, and who knows, you might discover a hidden talent for dance.
Cut to interior KACL radio station night. Frasier is back on air, updating his listeners on Niles' salsa adventure.
Well, Seattle, sometimes we must step out of our comfort zones for the ones we love. Embrace the rhythm of life, and who knows, you might find a new passion. Yes.
The episode ends with Frasier playing a salsa-inspired jingle for his radio show. We did a little bit more, so next, Frasier Apartment's day. Frasier and Niles are preparing for a dinner party they've decided to host. The apartment is filled with the aromatic scents of gourmet cooking.
Niles, I must say your newfound salsa spirit has added a certain flair to our dinner party preparations.
Niles adjusting his tie. Well, I suppose it's worth the effort if it makes Maris happy.
The doorbell rings, and Martin, I forgot who Martin was. I'm like, who the heck's Martin? Oh, his dad.
Yeah.
Daphne and Roz arrive for the dinner party. Martin, wow, what's cooking? Did a 5-star restaurant open up in here?
Just a little something Niles and I whipped up for our guests.
Cut to Frasier's apartment later. The dinner party is in full swing. The guests are enjoying the gourmet meal, and Niles is attempting to share his salsa moves with Martin.
Leading Martin in a dance. Just follow my lead, Dad. It's all about the rhythm.
Never thought I'd be salsa dancing with my son. You're a regular Fred Astaire. Cut to Frasier's apartment later. We're doing a lot of cuts within the same scene. The guests are finishing dessert when the conversation turns to relationships. Roz, here's to love and unexpected surprises.
I guess that's you, Daphne.
Yeah.
Daphne smiling. You know, it's nice when people make an effort for the ones they care about. And Frasier, glancing at Niles. Indeed, sometimes love leads us to places we never imagined.
The episode concludes with the group sharing laughter and stories, showcasing the importance of embracing change and going the extra miles for those we love. That one, the worst in terms of comedy.
Yes.
By far, it's like a silly situation. I mean, I guess Frasier was never so much knock 'em dead comedy. It was situational, but it was like, okay, yay, salsa dancing.
It definitely included the very necessary scene of Niles salsa dancing with his father.
Of course, yeah, that's what everybody was thinking it was going to go. I mean, it had the elements of Frasier Crane, intro with talking, things that happen at the apartment, a awkward social situation, and an ending on theme. It had those elements. It didn't really give much meaning with any of them. They were all very drab, very basic, you know.
Yeah, there was very little like situation in the situation comedy.
Yeah.
It was like we're salsa dancing for a minute and it's hilarious because Niles is has
Dancing with his dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dancing with his dad. But like nothing really comes of that.
No.
I guess Niles gets good at dancing.
Yeah, and then now he can dance, and he's learned his love for salsa and Maris.
He discovered a hidden talent.
Yeah. They didn't. The one thing they missed in terms of the flavor of Frasier, they didn't like escalate it up to a breaking point. You know how like Frasier a lot of times will like keep adding like, oh no, we've added to the social situation even more, and now someone's locked in a closet on top of all this. It didn't kind of escalate. It was just kind of like, well, that was the maximum of complicating the social situation and done.
Yeah. So I would have thought like a better path would have been Niles is actually terrible at dancing, and this makes him more anxious, more nervous, and just like I cannot do this.
Yeah, and it builds up even more
causing
suspense.
more stress.
Yeah,
it's just the balloon inflating.
I could see that.
I think it's kind of like what all the episodes are kind of missing, that element of the struggle, sort of. But that would be like, which is what I would consider like probably the most important part of a story, is kind of like that.
Yeah, where's our conflict?
That horrible
where's this setup of this unavoidable or unescapable situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, we didn't have much of that.
And there wasn't
no
much
conflict,
of it.
there's no resolution. There's
Yes,
no climax.
this got solved. I need to learn to salsa dance. We learned to salsa dance, and it's like a Blue's Clues episode of Frasier.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
like
actually very accurate.
yeah, it's like, where's the map? We found the map. Let's go. We found the treasure. End of story. And you're like, oh, okay, that did do all the things.
It's like beginning, end, beginning, end.
Yeah, yeah, it was nuts.
But not the core of a story.
Interesting things. New season of Frasier actually coming out soon on
really?
Netflix. I
Really?
think this is a plug for it. I met hate bringing this up, name dropping. Met Kelsey Grammer 2 weeks ago. Very nice guy. He's got his own beer, American Faith. We talked about that a little bit. But there is a new season coming out on Netflix, I believe, coming out soon. Hopefully, it's better than this.
I think it will be.
I hope they did not rely on AI to make the entire
One
season.
panic guy.
Oh yeah. It would be so funny if they did salsa dancing in that season. I would laugh
would be
so
funny.
hard if it's like, and we just got a preview of episode 1 of the new season of Frasier.
We just have 20 episodes on salsa
That's
dancing.
salsa dancing. It is the theme. It is the story arc of the entire season.
Yeah, it is the through line of the entire Frasier.
Oh, but that was it for AI Generates Frasier. We'll see at the next one. Who knows what our next topic will be. Hopefully it'll be another wonderful, heartfelt episode, and we will all learn something about love.
Or life.
Or life. Or loving life.
Or history.
Or history. Or triceratops.
Yes.
Yeah, who knows? We'll see you at the next one.